I'm Carlos Rivera. I'll be your host today. Today we're going to be making some Alfredo pasta. I know we're going pretty crazy, but I'm actually really excited. Although this may look like a cooking show, I wanted to explain a little bit that it's not exactly your traditional cooking show, where instead of me going over what I'm cooking, I'm actually going to be talking about subjects that I find interesting, stuff that honestly I want to yap about. That's really it. It's going to be uh, who knows how long session of me yapping and then maybe eating some food, and I hope you enjoy. Well, I guess to get started, I want to bring up this interesting thing I saw the other day. There's this one podcast I listened to. It's actually pretty famous. It's called Huberman Lab. I know, crazy. I'm a little bit of a nerd. I had to break it to you. I'm a nerdy guy. But there was this interesting study he was talking about where, let me think, it was the Harvard happiness study. Harvard happiness or Harvard dopamine study. And one thing I loved about it is how it highlighted that most people were happy when they had intimate relationships in the long run. Now, I'm not sure if that made too much sense, so I'll try to repeat a little bit. It founded that people really ended up feeling happy throughout their life when they had a significant other or when they had genuine, good social connections. And I personally really relate to that because that's something I've been trying to add a little bit more value to in my life, more social connections, since I feel like it's really helped me out. I'll say around a year ago, I probably wasn't the happiest person. You know, definitely was in my room watching a lot of TV. Not TV, I was watching anime. I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. Anime guy. But I started going to therapy, and something I realized was that I was hesitating to get out of my comfort zone, to meet new people, to essentially have new experiences since, well, I was sad. A lot of big things happened in my life, and, well, now we're here. But it's really cool. I started picking up some hobbies as well. I started skating, and it feels amazing. I really recommend it to anybody out there if you've never skated. And I know I'm gonna yap about this a little bit, but it's really an amazing and freeing thing to do since I really like to bomb hills. I know it's not the safest thing to do, but trust me, I'm not bombing any of those crazy hills. And for those that don't know what bombing a hill is, it's essentially when you go up a really tall hill with a skateboard and you go straight down. You know, we call it bombing, but yeah, that's it about that. But it's fun to do. I don't know what it is. I'd say it really helps me relax, and something I think I've come to the conclusion is that things that make life worth it are hobbies, and I don't think that's something that we talk about in our modern society too much. We're always talking about work, about what you need to do, about things that, well, let's put it, might be a little unrealistic. And I feel like with social media, a lot of us have lost sight of what truly matters. And life isn't about that grind. It's not about constantly working or even trying to be the best person out there on Instagram or TikTok, even. It's really enjoying the little things. And it sounds really corny, I know. But you know what? Corny is a little nice. It's something I've come to terms with as well. Having those long walks at the park, it's actually really relaxing. It really is. But the hardest part, in my opinion, is figuring out what you like to do, because you have to go through a lot of stuff that you don't like. And yeah, it's not really the best. Also, I'm seasoning this because we use seasoning here. If you don't season your food, forget about it. Don't talk to me. I'm joking. You guys can come here whenever you want, when you need to relax. But yeah, hobbies really do make life worth it. I started skateboarding, rock climbing, heck, cooking, as you can see right now, and filming. The fuck? But it really has helped me find ways that I relax and I enjoy. I think, to me at least, the hardest part was figuring out, not even figuring out, is starting things. Because this is a funny story. Not really funny. I think it's funny, okay? But there was this glass blowing class that I tried to do like 5 times, but I wasn't able to do it. You want to know why? Because I kept missing the class. And it made me want to quit. But, well, yeah, I did quit that. Shit, I don't even know where the fuck I was going with that. But it was really interesting because I think instances like that, sorry, I'm going back to what I finally got in my fucking head. I got that ADHD brain, what can I say? But something I was really struggling with, fuck, I forgot to put the Parmesan. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, we're good, nobody freak out. But what I was getting to is, there are instances where you don't really get a good experience doing something new, and it leaves a sour taste in your mouth, I'd say. At least to me, it does. And it really turns you away from trying new experiences in life. And I think that really does affect you. And getting past that it's not the easiest thing. Heck, it's taken me a lot of trial and error to even get down what I fucking like doing, cooking. As you can see by me forgetting the Parmesan. We're cutting that part out. And I'll probably, you'll get right here when I wasn't cursing in Spanish. Anyways, what I was saying is, there are very negative experiences in life where they do put you off and it's not too great. But a great way to recover from that, and something I really recommend, is journaling. I started journaling, and God, let me tell you, that really just helps relax me and process my emotions in a very healthy way, I feel. Not I feel, I know it does. The fuck? Damn, I say that a lot. But it's truly something nice. Because at the end of the day, especially when you're working a job you don't love, or heck, even when you do something great that you loved, for me at least, I constantly have that in the back of my head, constantly replaying and trying to process what truly happened. And it's nice to have a time set apart of my day to just let myself look back, see how I felt, and just learn who I am and what I like to do or what I didn't like in a certain situation. And it's really just an amazing experience. It sounds crazy, me yapping about journaling and how amazing it is, but I do think it's nice. I really do. So we're going to give this a little taste while we're here. Probably need some more salt. Good on garlic, I can tell you that much. Why the fuck am I so good at everything? The fuck? Oh, God. I love being myself. Look, journaling right there. It's taught me to love myself even more, which is something that in our society we don't get taught enough. You know,
I did go to school.
I wasn't taught how to process my emotions or how to learn who you are. And I do understand to an extent why you can't really teach that. But I really wish that they did. Or taught me techniques like journaling, which has truly helped me tremendously. It's amazing and it's wonderful. I recommend it. Guys, let me tell you, this Alfredo pasta, let me just zoom into the camera. Carlos, remember this. Look at this. Look at this. You see that? Shit's yummy. Yum. But yeah, school never really taught me stuff like that. And I like to break off a little bit. Actually, we're going to cut that part out. You did not see that. You probably will see that. But school didn't really teach me those things. And that's what I want this podcast to be. I know I keep changing what this podcast will be in. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this episode, but I want this to be techniques that help you through your everyday life. I want you to be able to come to this podcast and relax with me, unwind through cooking, and just hearing somebody yap, because I know it's nice to hear somebody talk in your ear every now and then, especially when you're in fucking work and you kind of hate your job. Well, thank you for joining me this podcast. I was your host, Carlos, but you could call me Lolo. I like that name. Call me Lolo. Bye, guys. Thank you.